Before you head to the grocery store for your 4th of July shopping, I wanted to give you a couple of tips on finding foods with simpler ingredients. Why simpler ingredients? It's the holidays, Melissa, right? Hi, I'm Melissa from To The Root Health and Wellness, certified holistic nutritionist and integrative nutrition health coach. Right, it's not about perfection, but it's just about giving our bodies things that support our bodies instead of hurt our bodies, right? It's okay to have things that aren't perfect, but if we can make simple swaps, in the long run, it's going to be better. I'm going to give you 5 swaps, but I want you to be thinking about while I give you these swaps, what's one swap that you could do? I'm not telling you need to go out and do every single one of these, but could you make one swap to help support you and your family and friends' bodies? All right, hot dogs. I know. Oscar Mayer, it's a favorite. It's one everybody has, but let's be mindful of the ingredients. If we look at the ingredients, are they things that we really want to be putting in our bodies on a regular basis? I am thrilled that Costco now has a brand. It's called True Story, and they have a great organic hot dog. Definitely check them out next time you go to Costco. They come in a 2-pack, which is incredible. So True Story, definitely check that out. Buns is another thing that, so the ingredients of buns are typically like, I talk a lot about the ingredients of bread. So there's usually a lot of inflammatory oils and unnecessary ingredients, and it includes unnecessary amounts of added sugar. So it's mindful to just take that package of buns, turn it over, and just really look at the ingredients. I really like the brand Rudy's. They have organic buns, and I will say a quick side note on wheat is really heavily sprayed with glyphosate, which is weed killer. So I am really adamant at our house that anything that we have as wheat is organic because it cannot be sprayed with glyphosate. So really important for that, because glyphosate over time, like I said, in our bodies can cause a lot of problems. So definitely be mindful of the buns that you are choosing for your cookout. The third one is chips. We love chips, right? I will tell you, my husband is a huge chip fan, and it took me a long time to get my husband and kids switched over to some chips with simpler ingredients, right? They love Doritos, but I really did not like that there's red 40 in Doritos and all sorts of canola oil and unnecessary preservatives. So we love Siete. Siete has a nacho chip that's very similar to Doritos. There's a delicious ranch chip that they have. Ooh, Costco has been carrying recently a Siete. I want to say it's either a ranch or a sour cream and onion. It's a big blue bag. Check that out. Anytime there's a Siete chip at Costco, grab it. We also love Boulder. Those are also at Costco. And recently my husband came home with a bag of Boulder, proud wife moment, on his own, that was made with beef tallow. So they're trying beef tallow as well. I typically love Boulder because they make their chips with avocado oil. Most chips are made with vegetable oil, canola oil, not great oils for our bodies. So if we can still enjoy things like chips, we certainly can have greater swaps like Boulder and Siete. So check those out. The next thing is ketchup. Oh my goodness. Ketchup is one that definitely sneaks up on people. You wouldn't expect it, right? It's just a condiment. You're putting it over your burgers and your brats and your hamburgers. No problem, right? You'd be amazed at a lot of ketchups out there. High fructose corn syrup, which is absolutely unnecessary for our bodies. Lots of added sugar and lots of unnecessary ingredients. Check out a brand like Primal Kitchen. 0 grams of added sugar, simple ingredients, still a ketchup. It's a win for everybody. The last 4th of July swap I will talk about is soda, right? Think about the cooler sitting out there for everyone to enjoy a refreshing soda. Absolutely. But a lot of times those sodas contain well over 40, 50, 60 grams of added sugar. Remember, the American Heart Association recommends women and children keep their added sugar at or below 25 grams of added sugar a day. I think men it's like 34, 36. I will double check on men. But being mindful of that your added sugar for the day can be taken up in just one soda, right? So checking out things like Olipop, which have very little sugar, and they're absolutely delicious. Have you tried their Dr. Goodwin? It tastes almost exactly like Dr. Pepper, and the ingredients are so simple. When I say simple, I'm talking about ingredients that you can actually name, right? When we look at ingredients and we're like, I have no idea what that is, so therefore we don't know what it's doing to our body, right? Check out things like Olipop, Poppy. Those types of sodas have much better ingredients for our bodies. I hope that helps. While I was giving you all 5, did you think of one that you could make a swap for this 4th of July? I'd love to hear in the comments which one you are going to try to swap out this 4th of July. As always, if you have questions, feel free to reach out. I'd love to be a resource for you. I'm going to put the link to my private Facebook group where I often give health and wellness advice and information, swaps, recipes, all of those things that are helpful for those who are on your health and wellness journey, no matter where you are on your journey. And lastly, I will say, be sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have a friend or family member that could benefit from this as well, be sure to share it with them. And until next time, friends, take care.